What's good? Welcome back to another TikTok compilation. This is going to be a long one, okay? It's probably like an hour long. I would say this is more of a woke compilation. I don't know. Whatever the title is, that's what we reacting to, okay? Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on in here, man. See what's going on.
If you don't unblock your root chakra right now, you're going to regret it. But don't stress, because I'm going to tell you how. If you haven't already watched part 1 for the signs and symptoms of a blocked or imbalanced root chakra, make sure you do that first because it could be causing a number of issues in your life without you even realizing. Here are my favorite ways to help you heal and rebalance it. You should try to ingest more fruits and vegetables. As the root chakra is related to the color red, you should try to ingest more red colored foods. This could include strawberries, raspberries, and so forth. You could use affirmations such as, I am grounded and secure, I am safe, and I love myself. Next up, you want to meditate, but during your meditation, you want to really focus on visualizing the color red. My absolute favorite, crystals. You should work with gems that are closely associated with your root chakra. Check out part 3 for the gems that you need to start using right now.
The more you heal your nervous system, the more connected to your spirit you will be. And that is because our spirit bodies are electrical bodies. Right. And the more powerful your electrical system is, the more information it can hold. But that's not all. Receiving the information is one thing, but are you able to act on this information that you receive? You see, your liver or your solar plexus is where that willpower comes from. So if you catch yourself just reading and learning and never actually doing, now you know where to look. The more damaged your physical body is, the more resistance you will have when carrying out this knowledge. And this is why healing the physical is so important on your spiritual journey.
Signs of a high vibration person. Number 1, animals feel safe in your presence. Number 2, people stare at you in public. Number 3, random strangers love to come to you and talk and tell you their life stories. Number 4, you can feel the energy of a room shift when you walk in. Number 5, you irritate toxic people just by being your true and authentic self.
When someone is emotionally numbed, they will have dead eyes. Eyes are windows into the soul, and you can see and tell a lot from someone's eyes. Narcissists are not the only people who will have dead eyes. I had dead eyes at one time in my life. You can see dead eyes in addicts or people that are severely traumatized. Their eyes do not show any emotion, they show no feelings, and the eyes look lifeless. They appear like there's a void in them. The eyes will indicate a lack of emotional response, a disconnect, a loss of connection with nature and their environment. It's a disassociation in the eyes. Dead eyes is a sign that someone lacks emotion, that they are numb, that they are detached and disconnected from emotional understanding. It indicates emotional trauma. A person with dead eyes may appear vacant or uninterested in their surroundings and may have difficulty expressing or feeling emotions or having empathy towards others. Making prolonged eye contact with a narcissist is uncomfortable. You can sense that they are not viewing you as a thinking, feeling person, but rather an it or an object. And since they feel superior and have a need to feel superior, the narcissist will scan you visually, looking for flaws or things to feel superior about.
Here's why you want to stop using I am for all of your affirmations.
I am is a powerful statement, and it's a foundation that we'll build on. Let's ground that confidence at the root. I am confident. Moving into our gut area, I feel confident. Into your solar plexus, I have confidence. Up into your heart, I love my confidence. Up to the throat, I speak confidently about myself and those I love. Up to your third eye, I see my confidence in everything. At your crown, I know I'm confident. And there you have your energy-aligned affirmations. Follow for more.
This happened this year. You're not even gonna believe this, bro. This girl, I think she just graduated college. Out of college, she was gonna be working at Microsoft soon.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right? So her life was looking hella good. She ends up taking a trip with one of her homegirls to Germany. So they go to Germany and they're just going out there, you know, just as tourists and just to see what's good with everything. This guy, random German dude that's out there, dude's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I mean, I know like everywhere out here, you know what I mean? Like if you guys want to see like a cool spot, and they're like, oh, okay, like let's go see what's good with it. He takes the girls to this like bridge, right? And they're just like kind of looking at the stuff, everything like that. While they're all just chilling, looking at the site, he tries to SA the girl, the 21-year-old, because it's her and her friend. Her friend's 22. Her homegirl is like grabbing the and like hitting him and trying to stop him and stuff. He's getting so frustrated of like, like she's not letting me do it. He throws both of these girls off the bridge, a 615-foot cliff, bro. Off of, and I'm telling you right now, bro, the craziest shit.
Provides a new life for you. When you on, I'm on day 60 tomorrow, and guess what, y'all? Guess what? The local newspaper is coming to my house and doing a story on me. Hey, the local reporter hit me up. She was like, Bobby, hey, she was like, hey, this movement crazy. She was like, I gotta come do a story on you, family. So she coming to the house tomorrow to do a story from Toledo Blade, the #1 news source in Toledo, family. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. We in that deep, deep water. Hey, I fucks with that. I appreciate you. It's going down, family. It's going down. And guess what? They coming on day 60.
Things you will notice from observing people. Psychology. People seeking constant validation usually have had their achievements ignored as children. Girls who lean towards nurturing roles often have been shaped by traditional parenting values. Boys hiding their emotions may have internalized the societal notion that showing feelings is a sign of weakness. People who encountered toxic love during their childhood frequently seek similar relationships in adulthood, as it's the only form of love they're familiar with. If you always apologize first, you have been conditioned to believe that you're always at fault. Skeptical people may have experienced betrayal, leading them to guard their trust. Those struggling with boundaries may have grown up where their personal limits were constantly violated. Excessively self-reliant people might have learned early on they could only depend on themselves, or were an only child growing up. People deflecting compliments may carry low self-esteem, or have been taught that their success isn't good enough, and they always need to be the best. Self-control is a strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life, and don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Self-control is a strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others.
Yeah, I must have messed up right here or something.
So, this is my 100th day. 100th day of eating nothing but watermelon. And what I thought would be a good idea to do is to tell you what my body has been saying to me throughout these 100 days. Because my body has been talking to me every step of the way. And I've been listening. And, you know, I share my journey on social media platforms, and it's a lot of people have advice. You know, people that have never done anything like this in their life. People that can't do anything like this. Because they're drug addicts. Because the shit that they're eating, that they think is food, it's just toxic chemicals and addictive drugs.
Facts.
These are the people that give me advice. The overweight, the unhealthy.
Yo, nah, why is he doing that crazy, bro? These dudes
funny. Low frequency, low vibration.
True. It's true.
Unhappy. angry, miserable, no peace having asses, brainwashed, ignorant, deceived.
These are
lost,
speaking facts right now. I ain't gonna lie.
confused. These are the people that's been giving me advice. People that eat animals, the flesh of dead animals that have been dead for at least 30 days by the time they eat it. People that don't even eat food at all. Toxicarians. That's what they are. These Toxicarians, they give me a lot of advice. But so does my body. And I think my body knows itself better than you know it. Especially considering you've never met me. You've never seen me. And you know absolutely nothing about me. So this is some of what my body's been sharing with me.
Okay.
Throughout these 100 days.
All right, let's see.
Of eating nothing but watermelon.
Okay.
And I choose to listen to my body over people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
My body's been telling me, Kev, they all wrong. Talking about y'all Toxicarians. Kev, they all wrong. Kev, I love you. And I love when you only eat one fruit. I love that you're not eating the rotten flesh of dead animals anymore.
Yeah.
That shit was literally killing me, bro. I love that you're not drinking that milky shit from cows no more, bro. I'm so happy that you realized that you're not a motherfucking cow. I love you for not eating all that processed shit. Because it was all drugs and chemicals. I couldn't use any of it. I love that you stopped drinking water. I kept having to try and convert it into H3O2. But now that you're eating straight H3O2, that's much less work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Kev, I love you so much for changing your ways and eating nothing but fruit. And congratulations to you on 100 days of feeding me nothing but watermelon. I've never been happier in my life. I've never been healthier in my life. I've never felt better.
Really think about it, people could be eating healthy, bro.
I've been able to clean up around here.
Especially if you got
get things in order.
You
and
know
I'm
what I'm trying
working
to say.
so much less now. I actually get to relax and rest more. You were overworking me, eating all that dead animal flesh and processed junk. That shit is not even food, bro. And I know you didn't really know, but I was having a hard time. I was really struggling, trying to figure out what to do with all that shit. Because none of it was supposed to be in me. You weren't ever supposed to be eating that shit. All that shit is poisonous. It's all toxic. It all fucks me up. It causes disease.
Mm.
I'm so glad you stopped.
Facts, man.
That's why you got fat. Remember when you was fat? Remember when you was 70 pounds overweight? It's because I didn't know what to do with any of that shit. I couldn't eliminate it. So I just stored it in the colon and wherever else I could. I feel so amazing now, bro. I'm so fucking clean inside. My life is so easy now. And I know you feeling great because I do. Thanks, Kev. I love you, God. And then he dapped me, winked at me, praying hands. I choose to listen to my body. Happy 100 motherfucking days of eating nothing but watermelon.
That's dope.
And for all you Toxicarians, I'm healthier than you'll ever be. And I look better than you'll ever look. And I smell better than you'll ever smell. As long as you continue to be a Toxicarian, and as long as you continue to eat the rotten flesh of dead animals and just shit, literal shit, like you literally eat waste. Waste. You're literally eating garbage, trash. They are literally selling you waste, trash, garbage.
That is true.
Look at how they playing the fuck out of you.
Oh my God.
That's why your body stink. Because you're feasting on dead animals. I don't wear deodorant. Ever.
You don't need it.
And I work out. I'm about to go work out now. I don't ever wear deodorant.
You don't need it when you wilding every
Because
day.
I don't eat dead animals. I don't have to. And all them fucking drugs and chemicals that you eat, y'all not even eating food. And as long as y'all continue, look, you ain't got nothing on me. I know how to eat. I eat fruit. I eat fruit. I will always feel better than you and look better than you and be happier than you and have more peace than you and have more money than you and have more abundance than you. Did I say look better? I'll always look better than you too. It don't matter how old you are and how old I am. I'm gonna always look better than you as long as you keep eating that bullshit.
Tee up, y'all. Come on, tee up. I ain't gonna lie.
Happy 100th day to me.
This is why you got zero friends. Well, this is somebody who got zero friends, who can't fit in, who got nobody hitting them up every day, distracting them. You in the best position of your life. Your higher self is literally putting you in a position to win. And when you alone, not distracted by anything, you can manifest whatever you want to manifest. Like, think about it, bro. You got nobody calling you, dragging you into some bullshit. You got nobody begging you for nothing. You got nobody doing none of that. Nobody begging you for your time. The only thing you have is time. So what you should do at that time is just love yourself and try and manifest whatever you want. And for the females, you got all the time in the world now to get that dream body. For the guys, you got all the time in the world to go get you some bread, go do this, go fix your life first before you start being, you feel me, more social and trying to get out there more. Because if you do that and you not where you want to be in life, bro, it's only going to distract you. It's only going to make shit worse. You feel me? Unless you're around the right people. So it's like, for the people who think they lames out here in this world, for you folks who think you can't fit in with nobody, bro, don't look at it as like, oh, you feel me, I'm a lame, I'm this, I'm that. Look at it as like, I'm in the best position in my life right now, bro. And I could literally turn my life around, and life is waiting on you. Life is waiting on you, bro. Life ain't waiting on nobody else to come in your life. Life ain't gonna come and do shit for you. It's literally waiting on you to make that move. You sitting at home thinking you a lame, sad, you got no friends, it's not gonna do nothing for you. But bring you friends, it's gonna do nothing for you. You feel me though? Like, bro, y'all be smooth, bro. And if you a lame, you not a lame after this video. Love, family.
Y'all, check this out.
Hold on. All right, let's see.
Oh.
1991, I was invited to attend a closed-door meeting with a small group of business insiders to discuss rap music's new direction. The companies we worked for had invested millions into the building of privately owned prisons, and that our positions of influence in the music industry would actually impact the profitability of these investments.
So he's pretty much saying that secret meeting was held to tell these artists that their music was going to manipulate the general population into committing crimes to fill the private prisons. And if you look at the inflation of private prisons, it's from 1990 to 2009, which it increased 1,600%. And he said that meeting was in 1991.
A mere 232 media executives were responsible for the intake of 277 million Americans, controlling all avenues necessary to manufacture any celebrity and spark any trend. Time Warner, as the owner of Warner Brothers Records, can not only sign an artist, but since they're also owners of Entertainment Weekly, they can also put an artist on the cover by next week. You think you choose what you listen to, but do you?
He's pretty much saying that the system is rigged in a way where the people who own the labels have the power to put whoever they want in the limelight. So as long as the person is portraying the image that they want and pushing their narrative, they will push them further along in the industry.
Both BET and MTV belong to Viacom. Okay, now I know that's not news to some, but when the use of these media conglomerates is cross-checked with ownership of the biggest names in prison privatization, it's starting to get a little fishy.
Yeah.
The largest holder in Core Civic, formerly Corrections Corp of America, is Vanguard Group Incorporated. Vanguard is the #1 largest holder in both Viacom and Time Warner. Vanguard is also the largest holder in the GEO Group, the second largest owner of private prisons in the U.S. The overlap in private prison / mass media ownership is disturbing. Let's make this clear. The people who own the media are the same people who own private prisons. The exact same people.
Since our employees had become solid investors in this prison business, it was now in their interest to make sure that these prisons remain filled. Our job would be to help make this happen by making music which promote criminal behavior, rap being the music of choice.
Now, honestly, this would explain why we don't see artists who expose the truth for what it is or who talk about real stuff anymore. All they talk about is partying, drugs, and getting money.
Or signs you're spiritually gifted. Number 1, do you hear ringing in your ears often? This is a sign of spiritual beings wanting to communicate with you. So be very aware of how you're feeling, what thoughts come to your head, what's your current situation when this ringing happens. Number 2, do you feel others' emotions in your body? This means you're an empath and you can take on others' energies to interpret them to help heal and guide them. Number 3 is, do you experience a lot of synchronicities? Everything happens for a higher reason. So if you keep seeing angel numbers or other type of synchronicities, be very aware of when you experience them and how you experience them, because the spirit realm is trying to communicate with you. Number 4 will blow your mind. Mental illness. In African and indigenous cultures, mental illness actually signals for a birth of a new healer. If somebody's mentally ill, they actually take them to other healers so they can develop their gifts. But in Western culture, which I'm sure that's where you're in, this is purposely ignored. Mental illness is actually a hypersensitivity to the spirit realm. If you're not correctly assisted in developing these gifts, they will become out of control and you will become deranged, therefore actually causing you a mental illness. Do you experience any of these signs? Let me know.
Hey, you got 2 choices in life. Either you seek the truth and be free, or you accept the lie and stay lost.
Come on, man.
Interesting facts science can't explain. No one can answer the last question. Scientists have no idea what causes a dream. Also, researchers claim that you shouldn't remember your dream unless your subconscious mind wanted to send a message to your conscious mind for some reason. Your truest friend is the second person that appears when you click on Share. Slide to the side until the end, then click on More. And there you will find that person. Sleep paralysis. You are awake but can't move or make any sound, although you are trying but no one can hear you. and you may even feel a weight pushing down on you. The Chinese call this ghost pressing down on you. If you comment smile face, you will unlock a new secret TikTok emoji. Cats can feel when someone is dying. A pet cat named Oscar resided in a nursing home and was believed to be able to tell when one of the residents would soon die. He'd sleep beside them until they passed. And now, before the last fact, support us by pressing the plus button for more interesting content every day. Sudden arrhythmic death syndrome occurs when a person suddenly dies after a cardiac arrest with no discernible cause of death. So if it's not the body failure that kills us, then why do we die?
Have you heard that they announced that aliens are real and are currently on Earth? But the public's reaction to this news is not what they were anticipating. You have to see some of these reactions, they're hilarious. Bro, I don't care if aliens are real, I want to be able to go to the dentist. Taking my alien to the new Barbie movie. I'm not paying student loans if there are aliens, sorry. Are the aliens over 6 foot and fully recovered from their ex? Because I could be interested. Me trying to show aliens I'm a good one. Aliens are gonna be super confused when they show up threatening to overthrow our leaders and we're all stoked to offer help. US government has aliens and UFOs in their possession. The aliens. Aliens deserve to see the Barbenheimer double feature too. I will say, I'm gonna be so pissed if I have to live through an alien invasion on top of a recession, depression, 9/11, Trump, and...
Sex is one of the most powerful...
Wait. You think they're gonna expose themselves? Do y'all remember in Simpsons, like, how they showed that, like, that scene when Homer came out and he snatched the helmet, whatever, the mask off of the y'all know what clip I'm talking about, but he snatched the mask off of them and it was an alien under that, but it showed their true self. You think they're gonna show their true self eventually? I think they is. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they are.
Powerful techniques that you can utilize on Earth now. So I am going to teach you how to master it. Peace unto you. My name is Nadi. Today we are going to discuss sacred technique number 2, proper sex alchemy. Let's begin. I made a video about the benefits of sex alchemy, and that video is all about laying the foundation for these advanced techniques. I'm going to give you 3 techniques, one for the body, one for the mind, one for that which is esoteric. All of these techniques are going to branch off into other techniques that you can utilize freely. As a foundation, you must understand knowingness. I say it all the time and constantly will. Do not believe, do not have faith, and start knowing. I do not believe in God. I do not have faith in God, for I know in God. Knowingness is what guides you to remembering you are the master. For the body, you must know the root of what sex alchemy or sex is. That is satisfaction. Okay, since that's important, you must know resonating at a frequency of satisfaction should be priority. Well, how do you do that? You do it by understanding the world tells you to do something in order to be satisfied, but the world is not so, for the world is a illusion, and anything birthed of the world is of illusion. God naturally made you abundant. You are perfection. So when you loosen the grip the world has on you, you naturally will start to emit a frequency of satisfaction. Why is emitting a frequency of satisfaction important? Because when you emit that frequency, everything comes effortlessly. Miracles, manifestations, and all your spiritual gifts will come instantly when you are just satisfied because you are at peace. You loosen the grip the world has on you by stop describing the world. Stop calling this hair, stop calling this feather, stop calling walls walls, stop calling tapestry tapestry, stop calling this crystals, stop calling food food, stop calling yourself a male, stop calling yourself a woman. Stop utilizing these terms the world has given you, and that loosens the grip the world has on you. With that being said, the technique that is all about the body as it pertains to sex alchemy is sound. Go on YouTube, type in 528 hertz pure tone frequency. You play that tone for as long as your ears can bear, and you remember what that tone sounds like, because this technique is every time you feel a state of satisfaction, you emit that tone in your mind, for you know how it sounds.
every time you buy something you like, anytime you get paid, anytime somebody compliments you, anytime you feel satisfied, emit that tone with your presence, with your mind, with your tongue. If you're by yourself, if the tone sounds like, ooh, then emit it. Do that. There is a story about when Yeshua would come in a room, people would hear Yeshua, not his footsteps, they would hear his frequency. What is that? What is that blaring noise? It sounds beautiful. His frequency made a noise. That's how you know you're resonating at a high consciousness. That's all about sex alchemy. The flip side to this is intercourse. Before you utilize intercourse with another person, you must understand you are learning them. So set an intention with God before you have intercourse with another person. Utilize this divine statement. By my name, I shall will in my full expression and the will of God. And so it is. Now that that intention is made, grab any flower that brings forth satisfaction. Not a flower that just smells good. A flower that you grab and you say, ooh, this is the one. You put that flower all around the area you're going to have intercourse at, typically the bed. Put the flower all around the bed in a circle. You can also utilize crystals if you don't have flowers. You can even use the petals of the flower to save the flower. You light a candle in the vicinity of both the people. And then in the background, you play the 528 pure tone frequency. You end up having intercourse. Wonderful things happen. Now we are going to move on to the second technique, the mind. The mind is important. Every time you have an orgasm, you feel a state of just peace, relaxation. You just do not care about the world. You must learn how to wield that frequency, that feeling, that state of mind on command during meditation. Every time you have an orgasm, ask yourself questions. Why am I feeling this way? What thoughts am I having? What am I thinking about? What's important to me? Ask all of these questions. You have to guide yourself into, okay, when I was in this state, only this mattered. So when I meditate, I shall only focus on those things to will in that state. Every time you orgasm, a portal is open. A portal for 3 reasons are open. 1 for life, 1 for remembrance, and 1 for creation. Life is bringing in another kid on this planet. Right. Creation is manifestation. Your manifestations will come so much faster if you utilize your intentions after an orgasm. Or remembrance. You can even tap into the Akashic records right after your orgasm because you're just so open. You open that portal, you can will in, you can talk to God effortlessly, and things will come very, very fast. Revelations and things of that nature. During meditation, you get in stillness, you get in relaxation, you think about the things you was thinking about, not sex, but the things that made you super relaxed. You will in that frequency on command. That is how you master the mind aspect of sex alchemy. You can literally just will in uber relaxation, uber tranquility, as if you just orgasmed. And you will see all of your manifestations come way faster. And you end up realizing, that's why I said in the benefits video of sex alchemy, you really don't even need intercourse for real. But these are the techniques and the steps. Now we move on to the esoteric properties of sex alchemy. This is very, very important. The esoteric properties is this. You are going to will in every single body of yours. Sex alchemy is all about the unionization of all there is. To do this, you utilize both that which is the physical and the mind techniques. So play a pure tone in the background, the 528 frequency. Light a candle. And you get into a state of relaxation to where nothing matters. You don't care about the world. You just are over it. Remember, I told you, will in the over it frequency. If you're able to will in I'm over it frequency, you are very, very powerful. You don't even need spiritual gifts, because if you will I'm over it on command, you can dematerialize out this existence. Because the only reason why people stay on earth and stay in these realms is because they're attached to it. Well, if you're over it, you're not attached to it, therefore you can leave. You sit down in meditation. You take a deep breath. Make sure the exhale is longer than your inhale. You get yourself in that state of relaxation as if you just orgasmed. And you visualize what your body looks like. Now you visualize your body. It's just the outline, the form of your body. I'm sitting down. My body looks like this. Visualize the outline and the form of your body being pure light. That is what your light body looks like. It's as simple as that. Spirituality isn't complex. Now, what you do is you visualize a beam of light getting sent into your body and pulsating. Now, what you do is you set the intention of, I am going to will in all that is me, all that is love into this vessel now. Visualize your light body sitting down as you're sitting down. Visualize, just anytime you think about the etheric body, you just say, I wonder what my etheric body looks like. It will pop up. I don't care what body pops up. It's going to be your etheric body, for you have that commander frequency. It's your etheric body. Visualize that sitting down while you're sitting down meditating. Say, God, show me my heaven body. Visualize that sitting down. You just visualize all of your bodies sitting down, utilizing the techniques, pure tone in the background, candle burning. You got a little sage, a little incense. You got a whole spiritual vibe, and you're gonna wake up masterful. This is how you properly utilize sex alchemy.
Hey, my boy just dropped some gems around the law.
Make sure you operate only out of love. With that, we say welcome home.
Was made to keep you in fear. Your head, HEA, is heaven and heel is hell, and the bottom of your foot is called the soul. The Bible is not meant to be taken literally, it's an encoded scripture. The ancients knew this, and this is why they betrayed the brain in their artwork. This is the most famous, with God trying to touch Adam. This is the brain, as you can see. The ancient Egyptians were depicting this as well. They knew the universe is mental. Everything exists within the mind. Hell, which is the heel, is your lowest chakra, which is to do with survival mode and animal instinct. The highest states of consciousness are to do with the crown chakra, the highest chakra. This is the stairway to heaven. This is Jacob's ladder. This is why Jesus died at 33, because it symbolizes raising the Kundalini energy up the 33 vertebrae of your spine to heaven and becoming spiritual. This is why the Baphomet, or Satan, has a goat head, because it's symbolizing your animal nature. As above, so below. The right hand pointing upwards, the left hand looking down, the right hand path, which is ascension, and the left hand, which is descending.
Yo, watch the video. These robots are getting outrageous, yo. I think we might be replaced. For real, for real. Watch the video.
They got a bro. What is this? So they got robots playing sports now. What?
Tell me what y'all think.
That's, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's crazy.
Was a freaking scam. It was a
I came across your video right now, and I figured I'd say something. It kind of hit me in the heart a little bit, but hey, baby girl, don't give up the hope. You and all the other beautiful women and all you handsome men out there that's living in America under these times, this ain't the first time, it ain't gonna be the last. And you know, work your plan, and after that, plan to work. It's just that simple. You'll be all right. We'll make it out of this alive. Trust me, we will. And we'll be on top sooner or later. But I got faith in you, baby girl. My shots are out to you and them 3 precious children of yours. You know, I hope you do pick up that 95,000 too. And don't forget the smaller people. Just like butter, baby.
It's also interesting that in Greek mythology, they said that Mother Gaia had 2 children. Okay? This is Mother Gaia, the whole thing. Had 2 children. Who are the 2 children? The 2 children are the top part and the bottom part. Prometheus and Epimetheus. These are the 2 held below us. Okay? Right? I hope that makes sense. So I'll move on to the next slide. That this is what the whole Earth looks like. Our entire Earth is a pyramid mandala with 4 concentric rings. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Everything's in. At the center, we've got what we now know as the Garden of Eden. So anyone who's been following our videos will know about this. The Garden of Eden's at the center. This is where we are. Here, the second ring. There's an outer ring and an outer ring outside that, all separated by these mountains, what we call the Antarctica ice wall. Okay, this is our South Pole, the Antarctica. And the North Pole, there is a mountain range separating us from the worlds at the center, from Eden, from Shambhala, Hyperborea. Okay.
So the Earth is way bigger than what the map shows, basically. Because that's, I guess that's what he basically just showed. I don't know. That could be, well. That's Jamie? No tattoos on the back of his head. Jamie Buck's working out there. You got tattoos on the back of his head? Is that Jamie or not? That's Jamie. It look like him though.
You are who you attract. But let me explain. Now I know you heard that saying a lot growing up, but you didn't really get it. Now I'm gonna try to explain it the best way possible. If you're a type of person that's always negative, and your friends is always negative, and they always get you into trouble, bro, you're gonna end up more like them. If you're a type of person whose friends got money and is focused, you're gonna be like them. If you're the type of person that has people around you that ain't doing shit with their fucking life, you're gonna be just like them. You really are who you attract. And until you can realize that, you're gonna stay like that. Because the moment you try to switch and you want to do something else, they're gonna leave. Every person that's around you that's just like you, they're gonna leave out of your life, and you're gonna attract other people that live up to the same aspect that you're in.
Crabs is the nastiest thing you can put in your body. Crabs is like the roaches of the sea. They literally eat shit. They scavenge on dead animals that float to the bottom of the sea, so they like sea vultures. It's even parts of the crab that they tell you not to eat because how nasty this thing is. Everybody know what the dead man fingers is. Guts, hearts. So just remember, you are what you eat. It don't matter how they dress it up. It's still a shit eater. A bottom feeder. Go get you some fruits, man.
Okay, so the Matrix doesn't want you to connect with your soulmate for a few reasons. One, being in a soulmate relationship creates a level of spiritual protection around you that prevents the Matrix from being able to F with you as much as it normally would. Two, there's something called the soulmate energy grid, and this is a grid of energy that used to exist on the planet, and it's what allowed soulmates to kind of like directly connect to each other really quickly, almost like an energetic zip line across the planet that allowed soulmates to meet each other. And this was taken down at the fall of Atlantis, and it was also tied in with like the divine feminine, divine masculine energy was part of that destruction. So every time that soulmates reconnect, not only do they help to restore the soulmate energy grid, which helps other soulmates find each other, they also help to restore the divine masculine and divine feminine energies on this planet. So there's also a lot of higher dimensional beings that want to incarnate on our planet at this time to lift the vibration and help with the great shift. But the problem is, because of how dense Earth is, it's really hard for them to incarnate. When soulmates get together and are trying to conceive, they create a kind of energetic bridge that allows these higher dimensional souls to incarnate on planet Earth more easily. So, long story short, soulmates just contribute to lifting the energy of our planet too much, and the Matrix has to stop them in order to keep us from reaching our ascension.
All right, y'all, here go another. For real. Here go another.
Reptiles NBA. Let me see. Whoa.
What's up with that nigga hand? For real. Y'all like to debunk everything? Some of this shit can't be debunked, bro. Some of this shit is for real, for real. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. How his fucking fingers grow like that, bro?
Can you summary how to leave your body? You lay down on your back, you put something underneath your pillows, you basically focus on not moving. And when you stay there and you focus on not moving, as long as you continuously do this, you're going to get to this state where your body's like in this pulling sensation. That pulling sensation is how you can sense your energy. You can heal yourself faster. You can do so many things in that state, which is what my web course explains. The whole key is you want to do it every morning. The moment you wake up, you go straight into the lucid state. Do that every day for like a month to 2 months. You're going to leave your body for the first time and you will lose your shiznit.
Wake up. All this money circulates in order for you to give it your
Hold on. Give me a second.
precious energy. See, money's value is backed by labor. Without you in the mix, money has no meaning. The fact is, money is nothing but the product of a regular printing press. Anybody, anywhere, could print their own money. Of course, it will not be backed by the collective unconscious, but by an individual. You were divided so that they may rule. Money's common property, sure, but yours is yours and mine is mine, right?
This video explains how you're being controlled and what their plan is.
Hello, Earth. I'm Alec Baldwin, TV star.
I saw this so many times.
You know, they say TV will rot your brain. That's absurd. TV only softens the brain like a ripe banana to take it all the way. We've created Hulu. Hulu beams TV directly to your portable computing devices, giving you more of the cerebral gelatinizing shows you want anytime, anywhere, for free. I only act out because I want you alone. Mushy mush. And the best part is there's nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, what are you going to do, turn off your TV and your computer? Once your brains are reduced to a cottage cheese like mush, we'll scoop them out with a melon bowler and gobble them right on up. Oops. I think I'm drooling a little. Because we're aliens. And that's how we roll.
Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the...
So this is why you should never eat the one chip challenge chip, because just a couple days ago, there was a high school student named Harris Wallaby who ate the chip, the new one of 2023, and just a couple hours later, he passed away. What? Yeah, so basically for everyone who doesn't know, the one chip challenge is basically a chip, the spiciest chip in the world, and the goal is to eat it and see how long you can go without drinking any water or anything to like cool it down. And for Harris, his friend gave him the new 2023 chip, so Harris ate it, and a couple minutes after eating, his stomach started to hurt and he started to feel faint. So he went to the nurse's office, and the nurse had to call his mom to pick him up. So the mom picked up Harris and took him home, and when he got home, he was feeling a little bit better, but a couple hours go by and he has to go to basketball practice. But on the way to basketball practice, he started to feel faint and he passed out. So the mom rushes him to the hospital, and in the hospital, he was pronounced dead.
Wait, so the chip killed him?
So the family claims that Harris had no previous health conditions. He was perfectly healthy, and the only thing they can think of is that the one chip challenge is what killed him. So currently, there's an autopsy being done on Harris to find out what is the actual cause of death, but many believe that it is because of the one chip challenge.
Did you know that criminals are secretly recording innocent individuals in private spaces? Our detector will alert you if there is a hidden camera or GPS device near you. It also has a red light to help you see camera lens reflections.
So, yeah, there have been a lot of speculations about a new sort of global pandemic, and I'm here today to inform all of you that there is indeed a new global challenge coming our way. Not unlike the one from 2020 to 2022, but this time it's very different. Rectomovid-23, as this new virus is called, does not spread via the respiratory system, but rather So, yeah, its business takes place down there in the cornhole. Also, former precautionary measures like masks won't be needed this time. We recommend every household, as of now, to acquire special protective diapers to be safe, and there have also been quite disruptive rumors about me owning over 90% of the special diaper market. This is not true. This is not true. It's more like 86%. Stay safe, everyone, and yeah, get those protective diapers.
Really, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, family. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this one, but not all skin folk is kin folk. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you heard Jordan Peele when he said, "Get out of us." Y'all kind of took the movie for cinematic purposes. Yes, it was a beautiful movie, and I love those type of movies back in the time. But Spirit told me to tell y'all that not all skin folk is kin folk, because some of these white folks is out here using black people bodies. In case you forget what the whole movie Get Out was about. He just couldn't risk his life trying to actually tell us verbally, so he put it in a movie so some of us can actually understand what's going on and wake the F up. I believe that there's really some black folks walking around with white people's souls and spirits in them right now. And it ain't because they want to be
from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. This is often called 5D Earth or New Earth. So, there is an Earth ascension happening, but our bodies are also going through the same shift, some people sooner than others. This is leading to ascension symptoms as our DNA is being upgraded. This is because, as spiritual beings, we operate on vibration, frequency, and energy levels. So, to experience life on a divine energy frequency, you must go through a journey of spiritual awakening. The 3D, or the third dimension, consciousness is the physical world in which we live, known to everyone. The 5D, also known as the fifth dimension, is the non-physical world, a level of consciousness that is only experienced by the spiritually awakened. Ascension is the process of raising your vibration, shedding your ego, and gaining control of your future through an elevated level of consciousness. Based on your birth chart, which is a calculation of your place of birth, time of birth, rising sign, you can determine your ascendant, also called rising sign. Why do I need to know this, you may ask? Simply put, your ascendant sign helps you figure out your purpose in life. Learning more about your numerology is also an excellent way of finding your life path.
Right.
However, the journey from 3D to 5D often takes a toll on both your body and mental health. This is because, in the process of spiritual awakening, your senses are heightened to adjust to new frequencies. Spiritually awakened people operate on energy vibrations that vary based on dimensions. As you ascend to 5D consciousness, you will experience several changes, physically and emotionally. Don't be alarmed, this is normal. Typically, for ascension to occur, you must have undergone some type of shadow work. Nevertheless, there are experiences everyone on an awakening journey goes through. The ascension symptoms can be physical, emotional, or spiritual. Some people get affected a lot. They might be going from doctor to doctor, but none of them can find anything wrong. Well, unfortunately, doctors don't learn about ascension sickness in school. Have you ever found your mind awakening and opening to the reality that there is more to life than you can perceive? If this is true, then you may be undergoing 5D ascension symptoms. If you are a light worker, or starseed, this is more likely to happen, as you incarnated here to guide humanity through the 5D shift. The feeling of spiritual ascension might cause you to feel worry, confusion, or dread. If that is the case for you, don't be afraid. It's all part of the vibrational shift we're going through now. With that being said, here are the 11 signs you are already in the 5D. Number 1. You stop judging yourself and others in 5D Earth. You have less ego in 5D and only experience the higher emotions, so you don't tap into the lower ones anymore.
Right.
You came to Earth to experience the lower emotions, but now the time is coming to an end where they are no longer needed for your soul's growth. Your higher self doesn't judge any emotion as good or bad. It sees it as neutral and as guidance to help you along your way. It's our human minds that judge these emotions as well as ourselves and others. In 5D you don't judge others based on things such as race, religion, gender, beliefs, and so on. You accept people for who they are and know that the differences make them unique and special. You also see this in yourself as well and don't judge yourself for being different. In 5D you know that we are from the third dimension to the fifth.
What? That was it.
How would you define Matrix from your perspective?
This was a part when I think it's copyright. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this clip though.
You're going around with the big giant robot who's supposed to be a bodyguard for some billionaire in Dubai. People are saying they don't think it's real because the robot is so big and kind of clumsy looking that they don't think it could really do anything if something were to happen. Let me be crystal clear. We absolutely have the technology. I was in DC for a conference and I saw the new robot police dogs that they're gonna roll out in 2025. You've never seen the robot police dogs that they're gonna roll out in 2025 that can shoot, tase, and stun you? Oh, let me show you. What neighborhoods do you think those police robot dogs are going to be sent to? Remember, when technology hits the market, it's already outdated.
Hold on. I got something to say. I'm sorry. But, bro, I remember I was in school. They told us something, but I put it on the paper. I said we should have robot dogs. I feel like they took my idea. I remember that. I really put that on the paper. We should have robot dogs. I don't know why I was thinking like that, though. I don't know, but that I really put that on the paper one time in school. I think I was in 3rd grade. Yeah, I put that. What if they stole my idea?
Already.
That was crazy if they actually did. I ain't gonna lie.
Outdated. By the time you see something, that thing is 10, 15, maybe 20 years old. It's gonna be crazy. And we've already seen what happens because we've seen all the movies and it ain't good.
I'll be back.
Okay, heaven is
That's
a state
crazy,
of mind that we can
dude.
reach on earth. To understand this concept, you need to grasp the idea that our thoughts project our reality. And you also need to remove the idea that heaven is a physical place because our soul transcends out of the physical reality when our body perishes. So with enough mental training and understanding that you are not your body and your body is a vessel, you can reach a level of solitude and reconnection to the Creator, and that is heaven.
All right. That is it, my people. That is it. W. All right. We see. What am I? We see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.